Marius, and here's the reason why the state police agency is being scrutinized. We first told you actions by these THP employees essentially have delayed a drunk driving case against a former trooper. Now, the video we just obtained shows what should have been a slam dunk case against an accused drunk trooper has now drug out for more than a year. On July 30th, 2022, Trooper Stephen Brown is both recovering and being questioned after crashing into a van driven by Stephen Lambert. The Clarksville father was injured so badly, he ended up in a coma. Brown is questioned about how much he'd had to drink.
How many Coronas you drink? I found 4 or 5. 4 or 5? I did have one which... We're gonna get your blood, take some blood samples.
And the THP did, getting a search warrant for Brown's blood, finding his blood alcohol level above the legal limit. But what should have been an almost routine case became very complicated when Brown's attorney filed a motion to throw out the search warrant's findings, saying the trooper who got the search warrant for the blood, Trooper Terry McCain, wrote down the wrong date on the warrant, essentially making it invalid. And when McCain was subpoenaed to appear in court to explain why the search warrant had a different date, he never showed. Twice. McCain testified last month that his THP captain ordered him not to come to court.
The district captain told me not to come to court per his orders.
That makes me feel like from day one they were trying to leave enough wiggle room in there for the case to get thrown.
Fast forward to today. Both McCain and his captain, Christopher Dye, were subpoenaed to testify. McCain says he wrote the wrong date on the search warrant purely by accident.
Do you have an intent to muddle the investigation?
No.
The captain then testified that because McCain was on disciplinary leave at the time from another case, he texted McCain to tell him he couldn't appear in any court. But the captain says he was completely unaware of McCain's involvement with Brown's case.
I had no idea that Jeremy McCain was even subpoenaed to come to Montgomery County because I didn't know that he was even associated with the Stephen Brown case.
After he testified, we caught up with Captain Dye. The victim in this case has suspected that the THP purposely did this to derail the case. And I just wanted to see if you could respond to that.
Yeah, that's not true. We're here for the victim. We're here for prosecution. We're not here to take care of anyone or anything like that.
But here's where things take another unexpected turn. McCain was fired 2 months ago for neglect of duty in a different case. Listen to his answer when I ask him about being ordered not to testify. Should the public be concerned that the THP tried to do something to help a fellow trooper?
I certainly think they should ask some questions. The public should have some questions that they may need some answers to.
Do you still have doubts that this was somehow orchestrated to derail this case?
There's still a lot of unknowns. I can't say yes or no.
Important to point out that Trooper Brown was off duty at the time of the crash and he was fired afterwards. The judge did rule today against the attorney's motion to throw out that search warrant. The judge says it should be included as evidence, that it was wrong date was just a clerical error. If it's any indication about where this is headed, the judge asked Trooper Brown's attorney if their next court date was to settle or to go to trial, and the attorney says Trooper Brown wants to settle. We will keep you posted on whether or not that results in a guilty plea or something else. Marius?
I'm sure you will. Still a lot of unanswered questions. Jeremy, thank you.